Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading and welcome to my channel. If you are new around here, my name is Bronya and I am an intuitive tarot reader. And every week I bring you a weekly reading here on YouTube. I also deliver monthly readings and yearly readings and other themed readings as well. I also do offer personal readings and healings also. So you will find a link down below where you can head across to my website and see what I do offer if you would like to get a reading for your personal circumstances. To let you know that spaces are filling up fast now. So if you want to arrange a reading, the time really is now for that. I also teach tarot. I have a course called The Initiation, which is my immersive learn tarot journey, and in that you will learn a full foundation in tarot as well as my signature process for reading tarot from the heart that really resonates. So you'll also find the link down below if you would like to get immediate access to all of the learning resources there and start learning to guide yourself as well. You can also connect with me beyond YouTube on Instagram and also by joining my Karmic Community mailing list. You'll find links down below. Please do use those links. There are fake accounts out there on Instagram, but if you use the link below, you'll make sure that you end up in the right spot. Well, that's it from me, and for now, as usual, I am just wishing you so much love and magic. Let's head across to your reading now. Cancer, welcome to your tarot reading for December 5th to the 11th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. So I have the 9 card block here with 3 recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome, oracles, a lead tarot energy, and yeah, I've turned over the bottom of the deck to reveal this guy, the Tower. The Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. What can I say here, Cancer? This is about change, and it's not just, oh yeah, I'm going to change, like, you know, this little belief this week. This is profound change. Like, it can be sudden as well. It can be sudden, but I am I'm a fan of the Tower, right? Because it's always in the universe's best intentions, Cancer, to bring you the Tower, because it's trying to realign you, okay, to the timeline that you signed up to be on before you incarnated here on Earth. That is my belief anyway. You may have your own on that. But I do believe that you're here to achieve certain things in this lifetime, okay? And it's through navigating the course of your life that you grow and evolve and expand on a spiritual level, on a soul level, and that is also what we're here for. So sometimes, of course, we go off in our own directions because we have free will. Like, we incarnate here, and then on top of it all, we forget. We forget what we came for. We forget what we signed up to. And that's part of the divine treasure hunt, isn't it? Learning those lessons, connecting with the relationships we're supposed to have, you know, navigating our way. So because of that free will, we can sometimes veer off path, and that's often when we will go through long and sustained struggle. Of course, we're going to have challenges and struggles in all of our experiences, but you know what I mean when we go through a period where nothing's working, you know, we are not achieving, you know, the abundance that we want maybe, or our relationships are always challenging. That's a big indicator that there's something to be looked at there. And, you know, the Tower will come in so that you realign to path. So more of that soon. The first oracle out is never alone, okay? So just know that as you're traversing this and navigating this transition, you are not alone. Even if you are physically alone, you don't have a partner, you don't have family around you, might be leaving family, leaving a partner, leaving a workplace. Your angel spirits, guides, the God of your religion, your higher consciousness, whatever you want to call it, is with you, okay? Maybe you're in a situation at the moment that you are feeling isolated, that you are feeling alone. We can feel like that in our relationships. We can feel that we don't fit in. We can feel like no one gets us. But, you know, your guides are there with you. I've got expansiveness. And expansiveness really means that the universe is trying to broaden your horizons, expand your consciousness, awaken you in some way here. Now, growth, is really the pathway to that. And of course, through growth is going to be pain, is going to be suffering, because the ego wants to hold on to what is known, the comfort, what it knows how to do well, right? There is a lot of release of ego involved to grow. Sometimes we need to admit that we were wrong. Sometimes we need to let go of things we signed up for, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a higher commitment, whether it's a work contract, whether it's a home we bought or a contract we signed. Sometimes we need to let go and be okay with that. This one says eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained and exhausted ego. And I think that your ego is exhausted from trying to hold on in this situation, trying to continuously work to make it work. There could be pride in the way. The universe doesn't really care about that. The universe just cares, is Cancer on path? Is Cancer, ticking off those life lessons? If not, well, Cancer, we're coming in. We're coming in with the Tower. We've tried to tickle you with the feather to get your attention for long enough, and maybe you felt it. You felt it. But did you act on it? And if not, it's going to bring in the Mack trucks, the towers, to clear the way, to clear the path, to reconnect and align you to those key partnerships, those key events, those key circumstances that you signed up for. Shadow work is here. Extra major arcana in this deck. And, the shadow, it was Carl Jung, the psychologist that coined the term that we all have a shadow side. It's kind of like, you see the iceberg analogy where you can see the tip of the iceberg above the water, but wow, look what's below the water, most of it. The shadow is the side of ourselves that we can't see. That is where our depths are. It can be where we stuff down all of the parts of ourselves that we've disowned or that are not pretty or socially acceptable. Sometimes our traumas, our triggers, all those kinds of things. So when I see this card, it's saying that there might be something in your subconscious patterning here that you need to address. That might be the reason why you've been hanging on in this situation. There's something here to be looked at in your shadow. All right, so this could be playing out in multiple different life areas. I do have the Pentacles coming through here. So for a lot of you, this could be to do with work, career, money, but doesn't mean to say that it's not in a relationship for some of you. I really read bigger energetic patterns in these general readings that can play out in different life areas for you, okay? So you can see in the Tower how it's almost like an iceberg, isn't it? So, and it's melting away in the foundation. There's something in the foundation of your situation that's not solid, okay? So if this isn't in a job, then this is not supporting the vision of where you want to go, or it's being blocked in some way, okay? Through pay, through progress, through the workplace dynamic. If it's in a relationship, maybe you don't share the same future vision, about retirement, about family, values, where you want to live, all those kinds of things. Sometimes with the Tower, we just simply outgrow a situation, right? And that is a positive thing because it means you are growing. We make choices today, which down the track we'll look back on and go, I can't believe you chose that. Because you're a different person, because you've energetically evolved. And that is okay. It's what's meant to happen. Because of that process, sometimes we'll say goodbye to people. Sometimes we'll say goodbye to jobs. We'll say goodbye to value systems. And we have to be okay with that as well. The ego will try and hold on, but your soul wants you to move on, move forward. So we are looking at change that's powerful, profound. It's going to come through release, the Death card. And through release, we transform our life. We transform our spiritual energy. We transform our soul. So you have been invested in this situation. You have worked to stay in this situation, but you also have felt for a little time now that change is coming. Page of Swords, that's the feather tickling, that's the little signs and synchronicities that have been trying to guide you away from the situation, okay? Sometimes the Page of Swords comes through conversations, things that we hear. Seven of Swords is down here. It might be that we've heard about wrongdoings, we've heard about undercurrents, we've heard about what somebody else is up to in the situation, which isn't what you thought that they were doing or the page that they were on. So the Page of Swords, the winds of change have started to blow. You've been invested in this situation. But once that rider, that Grim Reaper is coming into your life, like, we can't really stop them. We need to be like the child who looks death in the face rather than feigning away. We need to accept that endings are an essential part of our growth and evolution. They literally make the sun rise. They literally lead us to new beginnings. They are intrinsically linked. So we have the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Cups. So your reality is transformed, Cancer, by ending the cycle, accepting that you've actually learnt the lessons that you need to. Maybe you're at the pointy end. This is one final one. The final lesson is leaving behind a situation that can't deliver the final promise to you, right? You've got 8 cups here, but you don't have the 9th cup, the fulfillment of what you wanted in the situation. The 10th cup, I feel like I fit. I feel like I'm living my best life. I feel like I'm a living blessing in this situation. The only way to get to the higher levels is to keep moving, So that's what I see here. And the Wheel of Fortune is I feel is moving anyway. You're going to be moved. You're going to be moved. Foundations will be shaken. The Tower will fall. And with the Tower, we're really encouraged, Cancer, like, if you try and patch it up, right, okay, we'll just do some repairs, we'll do some repairs, it'll be all right, we'll fix up the surface here, we'll put in some new windows, whatever. You'll go around for a little bit longer and you'll come back at a falling tower, and that's because you didn't address the foundation. The bottom of the iceberg's doing something different, it's playing out in the shadows, right? So we have to get underneath into the dirty part. We have to go into the depths. We have to look at what we don't want to see here. We have to acknowledge. And we realize that, you know what? We need to pull down this tower and do some work in the depths to then build a new foundation. And from that place, we can rebuild and achieve what we really want to. Now, there's going to be part of you that feels like your hands are tied and that you can't leave this behind. You might feel guilty. Guilty for those around you, guilty for your employer, guilty for your partner, guilty for your children. Your ego might put up a lot of resistance and reasons why you should stay where you are. You might overthink it. You might be overwhelmed. Beyond those thoughts is intuition. Beyond those thoughts are feelings, gut feelings that are really trying to guide you. So if we can come out of the head and drop into the body through meditation, through finding a moment of stillness, through taking a walk in nature, having a hot bath, whatever works for you, you'll feel the call of what you're really needing to do here. There is an opportunity here for you, and you have to be mindful not to sabotage it, okay? The Ace of Pentacles is a new start, a new beginning, it's new energy. So it's time for you to seek that so that it will arrive for you. This is the opportunity that is through the reef, through the World card. I don't know if you're familiar with it, Cancer, but it has the Dancer moving through a big reef. Now that's the last major arcana after the final judgment. So it's like, if we're willing to let go and surrender to this ending and move through, then of course there is a new beginning waiting for us, something that feels golden, something that, something that is that first star aligning for us. It could be a new job opportunity, new home, whatever it is that you're seeking. It'll be different for all of you. 8 of Wands. Yeah, it feels like there will be a message. Oh, do you know what's at the bottom of the deck? Sorry, I'm just gonna cut myself off there. The Sun. The Sun, so linked to the Death card, will rise. The future looks bright. The Eight of Wands is often associated with a message or a communication, you know, that can come in and send you in a new direction. It's doing a 180, not a 360. You're going to be heading in a new direction. Now, part of that direction might be actually relocating out of this house, out of this place, out of this workplace. Where are you headed? Well, we don't really know all of the details. There's so many factors, okay? We would need to tune into that for you personally. But what we do know is that this is the illuminated path. This is the path we're meant to go on. This is the universe giving you the green light and saying, yeah, that's right. You know, your train tracks have lined up to your karmic timeline again, and it looks positive because of that. Keep in mind that along the way, Cancer, you are never alone, but it feels like you might need to acknowledge some deeper truths or look into the depths this week. That's what I have for you, Cancer. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope it resonated for those it's meant for. Do keep in mind that being a general reading for the collective, it won't resonate for everyone. Drop me a comment if you are called to share. Love connecting with you there. Please do hit that subscribe button to keep the readings coming. Support my channel. I would love that. And I'm just wishing you so much love and magic, Cancer. Do take care. Bye for now.